This is my kingdom! Now let's get this door closed because it's getting creepy out here. Feels the way I do about you now. Gotta love some 7-Eleven coffee. So I'm actually taking a flight home tomorrow morning to go hang out with my girlfriend for the weekend, and right now I'm in Carlsbad Beach and my flight is in Vegas, so that's like 4 hours away, and I really don't want to leave because it's so nice here. The weather is so nice. It's like 65 at night, and over there in Vegas it's like 80 at night and it's like 95 during the day, so it's kind of miserable. So I've tried to milk staying at the beach for as long as I can before I have to drive down to the airport. But since my flight's tomorrow, I don't feel like making that 4-hour drive tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna drive most of it tonight, camp out in the desert right outside of Las Vegas, and then drive in the airport tomorrow morning. So the place that I'm going to camp out at tonight is right near 7 Magic Mountains, right outside of Vegas. I think it's like 30 minutes from the airport, but it's kind of right in the desert, and it should be a great place to camp for the night on some BLM land. So that's where I'm headed, but I got a 4-hour drive ahead of me, so I will catch up with you guys once I get a little bit closer. Alright, so this is it right here. Gene Roach Dry Lakes Recreational Area, back on some BLM land, and the road is actually paved, which is really nice. Typically the roads aren't paved back in these BLM areas because they're just kind of campgrounds, but I think this road is actually used as an access road to a factory as well. So that's why this one is paved and others are not, but it's also super green out. Like if you've ever been to Vegas and you've driven down the road, you know that it's very monochrome and there is absolutely almost no green most of the time. But on the way here, there was like this rogue thunderstorm that passed through and coated the entire area in water, and now everything is super green and it looks so cool. I've never seen it this green, and I've driven down this road probably 15 times since I've lived in my van, like from California to Vegas. I've never seen it this green before. It looks a little bit orange now because it's sunset, so can't really tell, but trust me, it's green. All right, so I just drove past this little turnout right here and turned around because I think this is where we're gonna camp tonight. So I'm gonna pull up in here. And this is where we are gonna call home tonight. And there we go. This is the spot, just in time for sunset. Oh, it's crazy. It's always so crazy getting to spots like this. It's just so silent. Especially being this far away from the highway. You probably can't even see it, but it's like 5 miles off in the distance that way, but it is so silent out here. It's so nice. Wow. Also, I don't know if you guys saw in the montage of me driving over here, but I stopped by Walmart and I picked up this pineapple, some tequila, and then some pina colada mix, because I think I'm gonna make myself a tropical pina colada tonight since we're hanging out in the desert. And I did anticipate getting here a lot earlier with a lot more sunlight left, but it took me like an hour and a half longer to get here than I thought it would. So we might be drinking our pina colada in the dark, but I don't really care. It's so nice to be out in spots like this because I can stand out here and scream and videotape and do whatever I want with my doors wide open, and I don't have to worry about anyone looking in, peering in, wondering what I'm doing, or feeling awkward about the fact that I live in my van parked on the side of a street. Being out here is just so much more freeing than it is when you're parked on a city street like I have been for the last like month and a half. It feels so good to be back out here. And as a bonus, this is one of the most beautiful sunsets that I've ever seen. Anyways, I'm gonna make myself a nice pina colada now and try to enjoy what's left of the sunset. So when I was in Walmart, I got kind of a small pineapple because I don't want too big of a drink, and I don't know why there's a Marvel tag on this, but because I don't want too big of a drink, and also I don't have a pineapple corer, so I'm gonna have to do this with a knife. And I Googled how to do it online, and basically it says you just chop the top off, cut a circle around the inside, cut the inside into fours, and then scoop it out with a spoon. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so it says to cut in and in a circle about a ½ inch away from the edge, and try not to go through the bottom of the pineapple. All right, now that I got my hole cut, it says to dig it out with a spoon, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh. I bent my spoon. Wow, this did not go as I planned it would. Really wish I had a pineapple core. All right, I think that should be good enough. I'm also hoping that I have enough ice in here because my freezer is extremely frozen with frost. So I can only hold so much ice. I can have one of these, I have one of these trays, and then way back here, I have another one. So that should be enough for one pina colada, but I guess we'll see. All right, so I'm just gonna eyeball this and dump a bunch of ice in there and just kind of keep adding stuff until it looks good. That looks good. We can always add more if we need. And the most important part, is that enough? I don't know. We can always add more. All right, let's give it a taste. It's pretty good. I think it needs a little bit more mix and a little bit more ice. All right, there we go. That should be good. This time I took the blade out so I don't have a mishap like my last video where I spilled a bunch of oil. Don't want pina colada over my counter. I feel like that'd be worse than oil. Beautiful. And good thing my girlfriend left this collapsible straw in the van when she came. Because now I can use it for my pina colada. Beautiful. Add a couple little accent pieces. A little bit of the pineapple that I scraped out. And there we go. That's a beautiful Vanlife pina colada. And I definitely did stab through the bottom. No, it's leaking over the top. There we go. I think the only thing this is missing is a little more tequila. And there we go. And we are almost officially out of sunlight. I really wish I had gotten here earlier. This is a really nice spot. This is my kingdom! God, I love being out here. It really doesn't get better than this. I mean, a year ago I was working a government job and now I'm able to make a living out here living the dream. I really do appreciate you guys. I definitely would not be here without you. I'm really glad you enjoy my videos and I'm hoping that I can keep making content that you guys enjoy. I just really appreciate you guys. Truly grateful that I'm able to live this lifestyle, and it's been a crazy year, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I just really wish that I got here before the sun was setting too much. Could have gone out to explore a little bit, but maybe I'll do that before I wake up tomorrow morning. I got to be at the airport extremely early for my flight. My flight's not till 11, but I'll probably roll out of here around 7:30 because I have to work in so much extra time before my flight tomorrow. It is beautiful, and there's also a storm brewing in the distance. I'll take you guys over there to see it. I hope it's not coming this way. I don't know if I'm in a floodplain. I don't think I am, but off in the distance over that mountain, you can see it, that big cloud. I did see a little bit of lightning earlier, so I am going to keep an eye on that. And if it starts coming this way or starting to look bad, I'll look at the weather forecast. I might move just into the city because that's not worth the risk, but we'll see. Also, I really don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I don't know what I have in the van. Might just be a sandwich, but we'll see. All right, so I finished the pina colada and I got the rest of the kitchen mostly cleaned up. I still got to do the dishes, but I'll do those later tonight. But since I'm taking a flight tomorrow and I'm not going to have time to take a shower tomorrow morning, or at least I don't feel like waking up early enough to take a shower tomorrow morning, I'm just going to take a quick shower outside of the van with my built-in shower so that I don't feel disgusting tomorrow on the airplane. And the reason that I'm not using my indoor shower is just because it's a pain, and when it's warm enough outside and I'm in a location like this, it's just 10 times easier to hook this up outside and take a quick shower in my bathing suit. And I don't even think I'm going to heat up the water for the shower. I'm just going to take it because it's warm enough outside that it doesn't really matter. There we go. I'm going to get changed real quick and then I'm going to take a shower. Ooh, wow. It's a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. I guess I really should have heated up the water. There we go. It's a van life shower outdoors at night. I wonder if this looks scary on camera because you can't see behind me. some sort of skinwalker or chupacabra is going to come up behind and grab me. I feel better. Now let's get this door closed because it's getting creepy out here. All right, now that we're all cleaned and changed, I think I'm gonna get myself packed, make sure I'm ready to go for the airport, and then I'm gonna do the dishes so that they're not sitting here festering while I'm gone for the weekend. Underwear, 2 shirt, 3 shirt. I'll probably realize I forgot something later tonight and go back in here and pack it, but I think that's good enough for now. All right, so now that I got myself all packed up, I think I'm gonna get these dishes done before I cook dinner, but that shouldn't take too long. See? Told you it wouldn't take long. So I know I said before I got here that I was gonna be miserably hot, and it probably was during the day, and the entire ride here was like 102 degrees, but it's only 83 degrees in the back of the van. I don't know if you guys can see that with the glare. And it actually doesn't feel too bad. It actually feels quite comfortable. And I don't even have these fans on full. Like this one's on pretty low, and that one's on pretty low as well. Maybe the temperature just hasn't adjusted, but it definitely does not feel like 83 degrees back here. But anyways, I gotta figure out what I'm making for dinner. Let's see. Oh, this actually just gave me an idea. I'm gonna make some tomato soup with some grilled cheese. Delicious. For now, I'm just gonna hang out and eat my dinner and watch some Jeffrey Dahmer because I've been watching that lately. So I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. Let's go catch a flight. So I actually moved the van last night because I didn't really have good internet connection. About a mile down the road, next to the 7 Magic Mountain sculpture. I don't really understand the purpose of it, but it's a bunch of colorful rocks stood up on each other in the middle of the desert. So last night I pulled out somewhere down there on that dry lake bed. I moved it up here to this like parking lot because it has better service. So I actually got a good night's sleep last night. It really was not that hot. It's currently 71 degrees and it is 7:55 a.m. I'm probably leaving in the next 5 minutes, but it really wasn't that bad. Last time I slept near Vegas, it was like 90 degrees all night and absolutely miserable, even with my portable air conditioner set up. But yeah, last night wasn't too bad. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming with me, hanging out in the desert with me alone, giving me someone to talk to, and I will catch you guys when I get back from my flight home.